Today we are going to learn how to solve a pretty difficult SAT problem. It is trying to figure out the perimeter of this irregular shape. Essentially, you're given some information in the problem to start. You have this figure. So arc SBT is a quarter of a circle with center R, radius 6. And you know that the length and width of this rectangle, ABCR, is 8. Then the perimeter of the shaded region is what? So it's a multi-step problem. You've got to basically break it down into its composite parts. If you look, if you sort of start to think about it, you think, okay, well, in order to get this, we need to figure out the length of SA plus the length of SAC plus the length of CT plus the length of SBT. That's going to be our answer. So I've gone and written that out. So how do you start? What do you know about this? Well, the easier thing to know is it's probably going to be the length of this arc. If you studied geometry in school, you'll know that the circumference of a circle is 2 pi radius. We know that the radius is 6. It's given us this. So if you plug that into a formula, arc, SBT is going to be that 2 pi r whole circle divided by 4, right? Quarter of a circle. So if you do that, you'll figure out, okay, length of this is going to be 3 pi. Basically, 6 times 2, 12 pi divided by 4. 3 pi is then this length. Great, good. But how are you going to figure out what this length is, and this length is? There are a few things. If you start to look at this, what you realize is that this is actually a smaller part of something we do have the length for, this, similar to this. So you could write this equation out, SA plus AC plus CT, in longer form is actually the same as saying SR minus AR plus AC plus RT minus RC. Basically, because SR minus AR equals SA, and RT minus RC equals CT. So how is this going to help you? Well, it's because you actually know what the length of these three things are. So if you look, we remember that the radius is 6, right? So SR is equal to 6, RT is equal to 6, and sneakily, AC, which has the same length as RB, which is a radius, is also equal to 6. So if you rewrite this, what you're left with is 6 plus 6 plus 6, basically minus the length of AR plus RC. So we know that this whole bit basically is 18. We just need to now figure out what the length of this is. Subtract that and we'll have the length of this bit. How are we going to do that? Remember from the problem that the length and width of the rectangle is 8. So, while we don't know what the exact length of AR or the exact length of RC is, we know that together they equal 8. So, what we then have is a simple arithmetic 6 plus 6 plus 6 minus 8, which equals 10. Therefore, the perimeter of this is going to be 10 plus 3 pi.